town, plenty can receive me because plenty people in town. But what if I go with the rugged boys and I come to be a failure and them, they have arrested, I stay with them, so I go jail with them. So what I think is better I go to forest, because my plan, if I find someone in the forest that they know how to defend themselves, that they call screamer, so I will learn. But if no more, so I will be a hermitant on myself. See? So I think God guide me to find the man that he know the Filipino martial art, they call Eskrima. I didn't meet him in the forest of Mandarin mountain. So after that, I meet him at around 6 o'clock in the evening. So, at time I saw that small sack with fire. I wait over there. I see this, they have a man, this one, because who don't build up this fire? That's a man. So, I wait. And the time they come back, at 6 o'clock, was dark already in the forest. So, just like he got soaked, the man, I said, hey, how come this small boy, you come over here? Nobody can come over here, this place. I said, you come over here. Did you see anything? I said, no, I don't see nothing. So, he said, well, God with you, because in this place is too dangerous. And so at the time it's too dangerous, I see, what kind of dangerous? He said, this place had so many snakes, and tomorrow I show you the proof, and we go out from here. It's about 100 yards from this place. You can see the snake already. That's true. From his hut, here where he lived, about 200 yards from that house, that at that side. We will see the snake, but not too big, just like our last. So, and then after that, it's about 500 yards already from his where he lived. We will see the big one, just like a 50-gallon barrel. How big the barrel, just like that big the stick. So after that we go back to the sack and said, see, you prove already that this place is dangerous. I say, yes, I know, I will see the snake too big. See, and yet he said, you never see any nothing that you come over here for 3 days. He said, you travel in the forest. So after that, he touched my head. The man, I meet him. Oh yeah, I know what you wanted. You want a self-defense, huh? See, yeah, that's one I want. See. How you know about self-defense that you're a small kid yet? Small baby, small boy. Because I was 5 years old, small, eh? Yes. Yeah, but I know about those guys that they are escrimador in town. That's the one I was thinking to get it if I can learn. Say, okay, that is the one you want tomorrow morning. See, I teach you. See? Then after that, see, about 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah, and then they began to teach me. From the time he teach me and teach me and teach me until, see, I know already how to protect myself. And he said, well, now see, you know already how to protect yourself. He said, I give you the examination, but I live with him already for 11 years. 11 years. And he gave me the examination. After give me the examination, and he told me, before the examination, he said, you have to prepare tomorrow. He said, because I give you the examination. When I give you the examination, you have to protect yourself good. Because if you got wounded, see, I have to kill you. If you're serious to wounded. Because there is no doctor over here. I don't like you get suffer. When I wounded too, that I'm serious to wounded, just kill me. And that night, they told me, I pray hard. I said, tomorrow morning, if I no can protect myself, yeah, at the last of my life. So, I think God helped me too. See, the time we got examination, see, about 3 hours, non-stop. Yeah, we fight with my mother. And then I got cut, but only just a little. Yeah. So this is the first cut I got. See? And the second one, this the one, he had a scar. And the third in my hand. So after that, about 3 hours already the examination, and my master told me, well, that's enough. You got enough already. You know how to protect yourself. And then after that, he told me, now you can go back already home because your father not thinking that you are alive yet. Because for 11 years you live with your father and you were a small kid yet. So that your father is think that you was dead already. So you go back to your father. After you go back to your father, see, don't live long to your father, and you go away again and continue to go island to island. So, how many islands in the Philippines? Got 7,000 islands over the island in the Philippines. So I've been complete that to go island to island on account of my master what he told me. After that, he said, after that you go island to island, you complete already, you go to America. When you go to America, and there is a time that they give you a good recognition in America. That's true. Because it was 76. At the time they give me a award in the state capital of Honolulu. So, that is the history about my life in Awas small kid till now. That's all.
Movement like this.
Yeah, that's why you need tripod.
Yeah, if we get the tripod, then you can just put.
Okay?
Yep.
Well, this is the recognition or the House of Representative of the State of Hawaii that give me award at it was 1976. So therefore, that's true what my master told me when I was in the Philippines. So you go to America, that they give you recognition in America about the Filipino martial arts. So this is the truth, what my master told me when I was in the Philippines. So this is the truth that I received it from my master what told me. Now I got the recognition, I received it, that about the Filipino martial art. That's all I said. Well, about the movement of the Robio, people don't know about that movement because at that time was fighting the Spanish against Filipinos in the Philippines. So that is the first defense that they've been defense, the first fight the Filipinos against Spanish. So that the Spanish know already that the Robio is the defense of the Filipino fighting them. So the Spanish, who the one talking about the Robio, they go captured the Spanish and kill them. So the Robio was lost in the first centuries, the fight in the Spanish, because the fight in the Spanish is 380 years, therefore over 3 centuries, almost 4 centuries, to fight the Filipinos against Spanish to defeat upon them country. And Filipinos never give up. So the Spanish cannot control to the Filipinos. The Spanish will give up and go back to them country. And then, that's why the movement of the Robio is lost until now. So, my master told me that movement as the first movement that they've been defense upon to the Filipino country. So, now, I wake up myself to raise up again the first movement, the one who defends the Filipinos against Spanish, the war against Spanish. So therefore, now they have right to, the people see that the Robio is not true movement in the Philippines. I never heard that. That's true. Who the one live till now for the 4 centuries, 3 centuries, and 380 years? Who can live that age of the man? So, my master Ben told me that movement and teach me that movement because he said, one man that he teach me that movement, he teach him that movement. That's why they use to teach his soldier, because he was a general, my teacher of Filipino martial art. He was a general. His name is Faustino Ablin. So therefore, they have right, the people said that movement is only pics, Pinoy pics of that movement. Yeah, because I never heard about that. That's wrong. Yeah, you can see, everybody of them, they can see, because our life now is way back already, that 3 centuries. No more one live already of the people at the time till now. So who can tell you that the movement is, the Derobio is that the post movement of the Eskrima, the Pins, the Filipinos, the fight the Filipinos against Spanish. So now people think that Pinoy only picks his own movement. Yeah. But that is the truth. That movement is the beginning. They've been fight the Spanish, the first fight in the Spanish in the Philippines. That is the movement that they use. And the time they lose that movement, so they've begun to find what kind of movement, what they can use, so that they can practice that Eskrima that he said, a la contra. A la contra is against, yeah, to the blow. And they use against that, he said, abecedario. Abecedario is too much decoration. Yeah, when they fight that moment. So after that, they will try that they call the movement is Kali, and then they will find out that Kali is one lady, it's a powerful lady in India. So her name is Kali, and that is the one, the power for that lady, they use that Kali defense. Yeah. Till now, that's what they use, the Filipinos, to teach the Filipino martial art, that Kali. And they don't think that they have a movement of the Derobio. That's all I learned from my master. They are practicing of Eskrima. I know about them that they are Eskrimador, but I don't want to interfere, and I don't want to show that I know how to defend myself. So after that, after the Second World War, I saw the magazine of the martial art, and he said, "God, Japanese martial art is karate, and Chinese martial art is kung fu." That's why I began to think that how's about the Filipinos? That there is nothing martial art in the Filipino, in Hawaii, and all over America. So that's the time I began to teach the Filipino martial art in Huaypajo. I teach the Filipino martial art in Huaypajo under the garage in Waipaho. So, after that, he can be a well-known Filipino martial art and teaching of the Robio. And then, after that, we teach in Waipaho. I've been good demonstrate all over in Oahu. And even I could demonstrate in the zoo. So that the screamer had a good publicity that they know that they got Filipino martial art. So from that time, that after I opened